Welcome to the Dating Unsettled show where we dare to date differently. I'm your host, JoyOfodu, and I'm joined today by a very excited, very wiggly, very giggly host, the Monique Coleman.
Hi,
Hi,
my
dear.
love.
Okay, the purple is giving me everything that it needs to. Yeah.
Thank you. I felt like it was giving My Little Pony a little
She'll
bit.
always be in
Because
my heart. Yep.
My Little Pony, yeah, because I've got
It's
sparkles.
giving that too.
So,
You got
yeah,
everything but the horn in the middle of your head. I have a horn in the middle of my head,
very
but I've
bad.
covered it with concealer and makeup.
I'm very
Thank
proud
you
of
so
that
much
for
for
you.
just a moment. I love not only everything about you, but also everything I'm about to learn about. There's never been a single factoid that's made me go, huh. It's like every fact is impressive. It's
Oh,
exciting. It's the way she did what? She went where? She's produced, huh? And I think that
Joy.
just let me get through this so I don't get emotional because we're not doing that today. Okay? I did it before. We're not going to do it again. No, we said we weren't going to do this. It's incredible now to be like in a position where we're on the same project. We're on ASALI, Power of the Pollinators, coming out. We don't know
Yes.
when, but it's going to look good and sound good. Beautiful kids animation about encouraging like environmentalism and climate change. Not encouraging climate change. We don't encourage
Climate action. Encouraging
the
climate
actions we
action
take to help
against climate
the
change.
climate,
Yes. Yeah.
and having like
Yeah.
Juvie Productions behind that, Maya Pen is just like incredible. So that's the first project we find ourselves on. But of course, the classic and the first project I consumed you on, and I think a bunch of others too, is High School Musical, which was like quite a bit ago. Does it feel like
Yeah.
it was very, very much like in your history, in your past? You are 5 Moniques later.
Yes, and we are actually coming back for the series, the High School Musical, the musical, the series. I will be on a couple of episodes. So in a way, it feels very full circle and it's actually had like
Oh,
a refresh. So it
yeah.
did feel really far away, but
Yeah.
now it's like I have new
Back at it
memories of High
again.
School
Yay. I
Musical,
went
which
on
is
my first
cool.
trip with Disney a couple weeks ago, which
Yeah.
was like super fun. Disney emailed
Amazing.
me
I
and I
love
was like,
that.
"Is this fake?"
You're like, I'm sorry, like Disney with the
Yeah,
mouse
I literally had to
or
ask myself, "Is Disney some sort of Asian
hilarious.
telecommunications bureau that happens to share the same name?" No, but I got super excited, and I think what's cool about the magic of like all of this storytelling is giving you that person, giving you that goyle, that you can kind of squeeze into. Not to say that you're a walking template, but you, if you deliver me a brilliant, beautiful Black girl who's in charge and in love, I'm going to take it.
Mm,
And that's exactly what you gave us. And I think it took me a couple
mm,
years to step into that in my reality. Took me a couple years to make it real for me. But
wow.
in terms of watching it on screen, such an icon. And you've done a lot since then too. You've been busy. People think you like did High School Musical, went to sleep.
No, I haven't slept since High School Musical.
That's the
It's more
last
like
time I
that.
slept. Well, this is honestly going to be about your dating life, because the conversations that you and I have had about love have already been invigorating, and we're here to dig in. So, you ready for this?
Yes,
No. All
probably
right.
not, but let's
So,
go.
here at Dating Unsettled, we're always daring people to date differently. For a lot of folks, this looks like dating apps. It's like the first conversation that we have because
Mm,
dating apps, to me, they're allowing for speed, they're allowing for efficiency. It's modern, it's like the new age. But this is for people like counterculture. Some people have really fought me on this. They have been in my comments swearing that they'll never join. And others have been like, I'm in there every day. Where do
mm.
you currently stand with the dating app situation?
So currently, I am on one. This is so funny. So currently, I am on
Yay!
a dating
Okay.
app. I'm on one, but I
Oh,
don't like it.
yay! Yeah.
Yeah, I don't love it because I got on it because I heard that people who wanted to be a little bit more private were using this particular app. It's called
Ah,
Raya.
yes.
And
Ah,
you
yes.
know, I just feel like it's not asking
Right,
interesting questions. It's not really doing anything but like kind of aggregating people to a specific place and then
right.
giving you their Instagram. and it's not
Mm-mm.
curated really well. And so I go every now and then just to like, I just like go on every now and then just to like remind myself that like this is a part of my
Yeah.
journey that I care about, but nothing has ever transpired from it. And then I've started to get on another one, but I just got not scared in like a scared for my
Not
life kind of
fearful of
way,
my
but
mortality.
just
Yeah.
like, yeah, not like, not
Not
in that way,
type of
but
way. Yep.
just the exposure. Right. Yeah, just like for the
Yeah.
exposure of it all. Do you know what I mean? Like I still come from an era where it's shocking to me how much we put of ourselves out there in certain ways, and I do think that I am very much wanting
Yes.
to integrate with what's happening currently and also preserve some of what I perceive as
Mhm.
actual wisdom about the process that, just sort of has me looking at it a little bit differently and trying to
It's
figure out
fun.
what fits best for me. But knowing
It
that
is,
it's
it's
there
nice
is
to
like a
have, like, as an
comfort.
option,
Like
as a
it's
tool.
there if I
It's
need it.
funny that you brought up Raya, though, because I actually felt the same way. I don't know how long it took you to get off the wait list. It
Mm,
took me several months. Yeah.
interesting. I
Okay.
wasn't on the wait list very long. And oh my God, I even did like the subscription, like the premium something where you can like
Do
see
you know
that
how
people
much that
liked you.
costs?
It didn't.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't, and
It
please
was
don't look it up
embarrassing.
because it was probably obscene. No, it was definitely embarrassing, and it was definitely like
Yeah.
a middle of the night, like
Let's do
laying
it.
in bed scrolling. You know
I'm
what?
gonna invest
I'm
in
gonna
it. Get it?
invest. I'm gonna I'm gonna invest.
Invest.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna invest. And then I was like, shit,
We
this
also
is not
the thing
it.
about
This is not
all
it.
dating apps is I actually, we've recorded an episode, we'll make it available for folks, is that I do believe it's an investment. I believe it's an investment worth
Mm,
making for most apps. Raya
mm,
is one of the
mm.
ones that kind of failed for me to make that bar of investment because the basis is already either a 9.99 weekly or monthly subscription or something like that. So
Sure.
I think like freemium, where it's free and here's some premium is like cool, but like you gotta pay to get in the door is
Yeah.
usually like, how much better are you really than the other apps in my life?
Um,
You can ask
can
me a
I ask
million
you a
questions.
question? Because you are so I also want to give like a
Please
hair
give
of
us all the
context, if
context.
that's okay. Okay. So I'm new to dating, like very new to
Yeah.
dating in the last year. And I was married for a decade and with the same partner for 12 years. And so I've been off the scene for like a really long time, since like 2000 and what is that, 9 or 10?
I was like 5.
Since
Yeah.
2010. And so
No, no, I wasn't 5.
no,
I'm
please
being so
stop. Are
silly.
you
I was
kidding?
not 5 in 2010. No.
Don't hurt my
But
feelings. Don't hurt
I
my feelings.
wasn't in
No, it
high
doesn't hurt
school
my
yet.
feelings because look at me.
It yeah.
Wow. 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 Well,
Everyone in the studio is looking at me
getting
like,
married.
"Dun, dun, dun, dun." Yeah.
So I am, okay. So I guess what I'm saying is that I'm coming to this really as like a novice. And I would like to know from you, just like if you were to suggest a dating app that you felt like, you know what, Mo, I feel like this is the dating app that if you were going to like do
Hmm.
the premium or the freemium or whatever, this is where I
So,
would
for
put you.
you, like you, for
Yeah, like
Monique
for
Coleman
me,
at
42 year
42,
old
actress,
actress,
divorcee, UN
divorcee,
advocate, I
yeah,
I
advocate,
might
yes, all the things. Future
future
Marvel.
Marvel superhero. Yeah, we
I
should
just
just
wanted to slide
manifest it
that in.
while
I just
while we're
wanted to,
at it.
yeah, yeah, just
Yeah,
while we're here, just
multi-billionaire, philanthropist. Um, I should, of course,
very that. Mhm.
I might say Hinge.
You know what? Someone
Yeah,
has
I
said
might
that
say
to me
Hinge for you.
before.
And I know,
Hinge.
like, a lot of people would think
Okay.
that I'd be like, Bumble. Bumble is it's really easy to throw out. It's super populated. Women swipe first. So there is that sense of like you having the control. Women must message first in
Right?
order to launch the conversation. So it's
Okay.
like if you are a woman interested in men on Bumble, I'm not sure how it works for the gays. I don't know if it's just like a little like staring match, But if, like, that's kind of crazy.
Right.
But if you are a woman, it just you or me. Like, if you're a woman interested in men on Bumble, you got to message first. For me, though, the reason I want to give you Hinge as a starting point or as a gift is it's just so conversational and topic driven. So you're even
Okay.
getting insights when you
Okay.
say, like, the Raya profile is not as like information rich, really. It's just kind of a link to Instagram and here's
Right.
why I got off the wait list, right?
And some
Yeah.
photos of you
On a
like
yacht
on a
in
yacht.
Aspen.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, on a carpet, And meanwhile, these are all my photos that I'm describing. No, I'm kidding.
That's
But I
unsettling.
might not be.
All of your dating app profile photos are red carpet photos. Did you just go to like freaking
Or just like
Getty Images?
I just put my Getty Images link.
You went to Getty Images for your pictures. Like, this one's okay.
And I just like put my link. Yeah, I'm like, this is
Ew.
here I am over
Ew.
here. No,
Ew.
it's not. It's
Okay.
not really like that. I promise.
All right.
I
We're
promise it's
gonna
not
take
like
your
that.
word for
Okay.
it. Somebody get on Ryan now. No, we're gonna take your word.
And
Okay,
go
so on
look at our
Hinge though,
photos. No.
it's the fact that they're like conversation little prompts and like they're speaking to you before you even
Okay.
talk. You know what I mean? You feel like you're just launched into it because it's like my ultimate dream is, or something
I
I
love
will never
this.
forget, or blah blah blah. And like sometimes the guys are cheeky or boring or blah 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 with it. But now there's a voice note feature.
Okay.
So the ones who can
Ooh.
sing are singing. The ones who
Ooh.
can't, the ones
Girl,
who
you better
can't
talk to
sing
me.
are singing. And it's just good. It's like
Mm-hmm.
entertaining.
Mm-hmm. But it's better to know
It's good.
now. It's good to know now. It's good to
It's good
just,
stuff for you.
yeah, I
Okay.
like
But
that.
I do want to prepare you
Okay.
from the
Okay,
streets. I
thank
want to
you.
let you know, what you can expect from this experience. Okay? It's some of
Yeah.
it's good, some
Okay.
of it's bad. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You can expect
Uh-oh.
younger guys. Um
Ooh. I'm not
no? How
mad.
do you
I
feel?
am not
How do you
mad.
feel about a little age gappy
I mean,
relationship? How do you feel?
well, okay, so this is the thing. I feel like this generation,
Uh-oh.
and
Yeah, I was gonna
already I'm
say
old. Already I sound
this
old, but
this is
already
the
I
this
sound
is the
old by
thing
saying
almost
this
got me, but then
generation.
once you said this generation, I was like, pack it up, boys. Yeah.
You're like, you're like, hold on, reel it in, grandma. No, but I will say that in the last, I'll just say this. I feel like in the last, I'm even going to say 5 to 7 years, 5 to 7 to 10 years, I feel like there has been a movement towards understanding
Mm,
masculinity in a different way. And for, I think, there being young, just men who recognize that they
okay.
need to show up differently. And I see that personally in men that are in their 30s and I'm in my 40s. And so I'm just feeling like this generation was um is it has exposure to
You know
self-care,
what?
to therapy, to tools that I don't feel that men in
50s.
their 40s and 50s really were given that same, like if I were to have to choose between dating
Yeah,
10 years
sure.
older and 10 years younger
I
today,
like
I
that for
would
you.
date 10 years younger because I feel like a 32 to 35-year-old
Yes.
male now had a completely different um, set of experiences and access to information, and our world has shifted in a way that has made them potentially, I mean,
No,
these are all
but
gross generalizations, but has made them potentially more
yes.
open-minded and
It's
fluid. I
it's
would even
funny
go so far
hearing
as to
a
say.
woman say it versus hearing a man describe it because when men are describing their openness or desire to date younger is like, I want a girl that's malleable, somebody I can shift and bend and twist and
Oh,
turn. I want to make her into a pretzel. I want her to observe my habits. Yeah.
Joy,
I need
please
a girl
stop.
who's
I
I need
can't.
a
You're
girl who's
hurting. No,
coachable,
I just broke
trainable,
into a sweat.
teachable. I'm like, ew, ew, ow. I'm getting the ick. Yeah.
Oh,
So it's not that, but with you, you're literally just like,
ah,
you were given things. You had access to tools. You had cultural practices that
I'm still
did you like
stunned
it?
by that
I,
interruption.
I
I'm
want to
sorry.
teachable.
I
It's a little
can't.
bit yeah, not mean for sure. Yeah, it's a little bit.
Right. Yeah, well, there's the potential
Yeah.
of a dynamic that involves,
Yes.
yeah, control or or actually being attracted to not
Mhm.
being as grown up or evolved and being able to mold and shape that. For me, it's that I felt like, yeah, I'm a free spirit, and a lot of the qualities that I possess are mirrored in television shows and just in culture today, and that wasn't the case
I
10
like
years
that for
ago
you.
for
So
me.
you can expect that from the streets.
Thank
Next would
you.
be catfishes. Catfish, plural. So this
Mm,
is like,
mm.
yeah, you
I've
hop
heard of
on
this.
and I mean, Nev and Nem have been running catfish for a very long time, but this is you hop on and you actually
Mm,
think you're speaking to a real human being who's just pretending to be a different human being. Are you prepared for that? Do you know how to snuff a catfish out?
no, no.
Okay, Google reverse image
Mm-mm.
search.
Reverse
Yeah, so I
image
would recommend doing
search.
a reverse image search.
You're
You
such a
see?
teacher.
I'm
This
here
is so
for ya.
fun. I'm gonna go take notes.
Class
No,
is in session.
we'll watch it
Yeah.
later. So this is,
So if you
yeah. Thank
find,
you. Thank you so
any image of
much.
a guy, it could be one that he sends you, it's on his profile, just highly recommend running and this is like you're gonna get really tired if you do this for every profile, I say with an exhausted laugh, but someone that you're, like, in
Sure.
the swing of things with and you haven't had the chance to video chat with yet, you just wanna, like, see if things check out, see where they turn out from,
Oh,
just screenshot that image from the profile or from wherever, and then run it through reverse image search. It will let you know if there are any other appearances of that image from that person online. Yeah. So if that thing comes up under a different name, it doesn't even mean that the name you're speaking to isn't his legal name, but it would mean that he's got profiles under a different name. So that could be a lot. Yeah.
I'm gonna pass that information on to my best friend,
I
who
love that.
always has my back,
I'm gonna let my
and I'm
best
gonna let
friend do it
her.
for me.
Yeah, because
You can also check
yeah,
out I won't say
she's gonna.
anything more about this. I'm just gonna say the so I don't blow up this community.
Okay.
Are we dating the same guy?
Hmm.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay. Uh next is next is FaceTime. FaceTimes and video chats.
Wow.
So the dating apps have really changed because a lot of them are trying to keep you on the app to begin the communication. And they're really trying to give you things to prompt
Okay.
that communication, that interaction. So they don't want you to just like, go at it
Okay.
cold. They call you. It's also not safe to like give your number out. I'm sure you're facing that with a bunch of people.
Yeah. I'm
Hello?
appreciative
Yeah.
of
So it's
that.
like,
Thank you. That's really nice of
it's great.
that's great of
In
them. Thank
Bumble,
you.
you can schedule kind
Yeah.
of like a little like game night inside of the app, which is kind of fun. So, it's cute, it's
That's
giving
cute. That's cute.
Calendly, but it's also
That's
giving
cute.
Uno and culture tags, yeah. So you can, basically just like, "Hey, are you free
Yes.
Tuesday at 6?" And then it'll put the notification in the app. Both of you will hop on video and begin talking, which is kinda fun. There's an app called,
Okay.
The
That's
League,
cute.
which I liked for a short
Mm.
time. It's kinda like Raya.
Okay.
It's very
Mm.
yeah,
It sounded
it's the
like it. The
league of, like,
league.
elite daters.
The
I'm on the
league.
league. I
Yeah.
only date
Okay.
on the league. The league you would
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
for
You
a
can
couple
find me on the
reasons, and
league.
you wouldn't like it for other reasons. Yeah, you would.
I would. Okay.
You would like it
Okay,
because
great.
it's
Tell me.
slower.
Okay.
It presents you with 3 potential matches per day, and you must
See, I don't know that. No, no, no.
Oh,
See, I
okay.
want all of
No,
the
you want
matches. I
all of
want
the
to see
things.
because yeah, because I don't want to visit. I don't want to come here every day.
Okay.
I don't want to keep
You know
coming
what?
back every day. I want to just let me see them all. Let me aggregate. Let me think about it. Let me ruminate. That's the other thing I don't like about Raya is that I don't get to ruminate. I have to make a
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
decision
yeah.
immediately. Eh, no, but like no, but I
She said,
need time to
"No.
think
No,
about
I don't
this.
wanna
I
do
need time
it."
to just like to like no, I want to like imagine their face, like
So
go to
you
sleep,
want
wake up,
time,
and
but you
be
don't
like,
want time?
I no, no, no. Like I want time. I want to
Uh-huh.
get a lot of options, and then I want to be able to take my time. I don't want. Oh, I only get three, and now I got to come back tomorrow. No,
Mhm.
no, no. That's not enough.
Mhm.
I need more.
Okay. Right.
I need more joy.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I
Well,
don't
you
like.
can
I don't
video
like it
chat.
already.
You'll
I
get
don't like
more
it.
in the video chat. You can expect bots, which are not quite the same as catfishes because there's not like an active human being pretending to be the human being. It's like a company, or sometimes even rumors are that the dating apps are planting idealistic like profiles to keep you in.
Okay, see, this is
Oh
making me not even
no,
want to
but
be
it
on the
just it just
apps.
once the more you know, the more you calls.
You know what? You
Which
know
was
what? You're
the
right. You're
dumbest.
right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
Because
it's
it's
happening.
happening anyway.
Okay. Creeps.
Okay. Okay.
But we have those in real life too.
Mm,
So, yeah,
we do.
today's dating
We
scene
do.
creep is hard to describe, but it's somebody to me, a creep isn't somebody who's just like, "Hey, I'm here for a good time." Like, that's not a creep. A creep to me is someone who's, like,
Mm-hmm.
sly about it, lying about it, covert about it, and I think that
Oh,
because
yeah,
the
yeah.
popularity of the apps is rising, memes and conversations and shaming around
Mm,
sexual practices, around dating app profiles is also increasing. So guys feel like they don't want
okay.
to be caught and screenshot and put on Twitter or their DMs to be screenshot if they express that they would like to physically interact with somebody else. So they're now being way more
Mm,
sneaky and covert about it than they were before just because they don't want to be put on blast. Which is so counterintuitive. But I'd be
understood.
ready for it.
Understood.
Payment debates. Are you oh, sure. Put
I
your
don't
hands
even
on
know what
your
you mean. What are
face.
you talking about?
Who pays for what is like a never-ending conversation now. It's everything. I don't know. Do you come from the land of like the man will pay? Like just period.
I do come from that land.
Hello.
I do
Hello.
come from that land. You know,
I come from the
hello,
land of a
hark,
man that
I'm from the
pays.
land of the
Yes.
man
Yeah.
pays. You know, so here's the thing. I wasn't always that.
You
So
was
prior
tricking on
to
him, Monique. Huh?
my
You was tricking on him, nigga. You was.
no, I just oh my god, I can't. No, it's just that I used to subscribe to
Hmm.
a it's okay. Like, but now no, I feel like
Yeah.
I it's what I want and it doesn't matter why I want it. That's where I like I that is something that I desire. I desire to
Say it.
feel that. I desire
Mm.
to know what it feels like to be a
Yeah.
priority and to be taken care of and for someone to have
Mm-hmm.
financial stability. And I don't want my empathy and compassion to ever outweigh my deep heart's desires and standards ever again.
I don't want my empathy and compassion to outweigh my standards ever again. Bing. That's it. And
Yeah.
the end of the good bing. That
Yeah.
it, and it shall be. I love that. The final thing that you can expect from the streets is meeting the parents.
What? I'm
Not
sorry.
just snorted. I
What?
think one thing that we don't realize when we go back to the drawing board is like you got to meet the parents again. Ah,
Wait,
Your
wait,
face.
wait, wait,
It's
wait,
basic. If
wait,
he has
wait.
parents,
No,
you're gonna meet them.
wait.
Well,
When?
no. So
Later,
that's the
not
thing.
anytime
Not every
soon. What?
not not
What just
everyone.
happened?
Mojo, we need BTS of this. It's too funny. Not not
Hold on. I'm sorry. No, I'm really trying to understand.
not
You talking about somebody I'm dating? I'm gonna meet your mama and daddy. I mean, why am I meet your mama and daddy for? I mean, yes, like if we don't
no,
get
no, no,
married,
no,
but
no, no,
not.
no, no,
But
no.
what
Men are not as
on the app?
protective. Some of them have their parents in their profile picture. Men are not as protective anymore of when you meet their parents. Like in general.
Uh-uh.
So like I know girls
No.
who met the parents on the first, second, third date and thought that they were in a very special situation. Just to
Mm-mm.
find out
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
he's been dating his ex the whole time. Like cuz parents parents are
Joy! The parents are in on this? No! No! No!
You're screaming
You're
and
kidding
sending
me.
me. They're in on it
You
too. Just know that. The parents are in on it. The guy best friends are in on it. The guy friends will meet somebody last week, this week, and next week and pretend like he be talking about you all the time. He be telling me like you really like y'all. He telling me you special for real. Like he never stops talking about you. All the time. They're in on it. Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Joy.
Okay, but
Wow.
knowing that, now you're unsettled. And now you know
I'm totally unsettled.
it's
I'm totally
okay.
unsettled. I came here and I was like, I mean, I know that it's
But I
dating
feel like
unsettled,
pretty
but I
ready
feel
for
pretty
this.
settled. No, I'm
That's good.
unsettled. I'm
Okay.
unsettled. I'm
So
unsettled.
we've been a wildcat before. We're ready for full cougar?
We have.
Do you like
Oh my god!
you like that?
That was the question. No, that was a segue. You were like, "You've been a wildcat," and I was like,
Do you-
"Was you
full
cougar?"
cougar? Are we ready?
Mm. Oh my gosh, are we ready to be a
Is
whole
there a really
cougar?
is there a limit here? You said 10 years younger. Was that super intentional? Or you're just like in general?
in general, I feel as though I feel it would take a
I feel as
stop.
Monique Coleman.
It would
I
take
feel.
it would My Little Pony. It would take it would take a lot, I think, for you to have a two in front of your name. I mean, yeah, a two in a two
Hi,
for
my
the
name's
number of
Two
your age to start
Marcus.
with a two.
I'm Two Trent. Yeah. I'm Too Sean.
I don't mean that. You know what I
Oh.
meant. I feel like
Okay.
it's 30. I feel like 30, but it also feels like could
I'll
be
say this.
29.
I
Could
take
be 29.
about 7 to 9 years off of a man's age to understand his maturity. I don't know if that's a really bad thing
Okay.
to do or say, but it's kinda how I navigated
Okay.
things. So, I, like, hopped on the
Mm,
apps when I was maybe, like, 20. I think I was 23, 24. Just a few
And what are you
26.
now? 25? 26? Mhm.
Mhm. That's
Mm.
a lot, yeah,
Oh my
just a few
God.
short
Seems
years
so
ago.
long. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I was interested in I think I was, like, max 35, because if I take, 9 years off of that,
Okay.
that'll get me kinda what I'm looking for. Um, guys just they're
Okay.
silly, You definitely when you say 30,
Mm.
I like that for you because that's 23.
Okay.
So but there's
Mm.
30s that are
Okay.
real 30s, though.
Okay. Yeah.
34 is a
34?
great
I mean, I'm
I
42.
love me a
I'm
good 34.
42.
I
Like I'm
do.
in there. I feel like it's like
I do.
yeah, like
Yeah.
34,
Mhm.
38.
The
Yeah.
thing that I
Yeah. Because
the thing
those
I
few
found with,
years
like,
made a difference.
36 is they were lying to me that they were
Mm.
32. I was like, "Is there something wrong with
Mm.
36? Something happened at that
Mm.
age that makes you, like, ashamed?" 'Cause I
Yeah.
don't know, it
Yeah,
just felt
what's
like
up with
taking
that?
4 years off is what was gonna do it.
Mm.
There's also the matter of, like, when you're filtering for age, anybody who's above that filter, they're generally not really gonna show you if the app is efficient, so they felt like they could just qualify by making their age younger.
Mm.
I say here's my advice, don't I mean, people can
Um,
Google you, so it makes it a little bit different, but wait, actually, this drives me to something.
true.
Um, have you ever been recognized by people who are interested in dating you as Monique Coleman? And how does that feel? Whew,
No, that I know
okay.
of. Not that I know of. So, one thing that I'm discovering being back out in the world is that I don't know
Social
cues.
cues?
Like, I don't know how to
Or like, "Oh,
romantic
yeah,"
cues.
cues, like, which they're gonna
Oh
come for me.
my God. No,
Yeah.
romantic cues because for over a decade, I was not looking for them or like I
Yes!
was not interacting
Yeah.
in the world with the recognition or particularly me. I don't know if that's true of other people in their marriages and so forth, and I don't know if that would be true of me moving forward because I do think that I more closed off to the world than I maybe necessarily needed to be, and that some of that was out of fear of what it would be to still remain
Mhm.
open as a
Mhm.
person, not seeking, but just open. But that said, I mean that I can't tell if someone's
Mhm.
being nice, if they're
Mhm.
hitting on me, if they're interested. And I don't know. For all I know, I think I could friend
Yeah.
zone people without even knowing it because I'm like, I
Are
don't
you
know
flirting
what's
with me?
happening
Yeah, you want to
here.
like me?
And
Yeah.
yeah, is this yeah, and then I think that vulnerability is a little bit more difficult for me to
Yes.
access right now in this area without a
Yeah.
certain level of safety that isn't
Yep.
automatic. It can be and likely will be with whomever I end up
Sure.
dating, even casually. I'm not looking for anything
Monique,
serious right now, but I
did you say
am,
one of our
even without it
buzzwords?
being
Ding, 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 ding.
serious.
I'm not looking for anything serious right now. You just said a fuckword term. You're a
But but I'm but I'm looking for depth.
I'm not looking for
The
anything serious. I just want it
seriousness,
to be seriously deep.
this is why, is because I
Okay.
don't have
Okay.
enough
Okay. Let me help you.
experience. So
let me
I don't
let me
need
help
to
you.
get serious with one person. Oh my God, help me, help me, help me, help me, help me.
Okay.
Give
Bumble
me the
actually does
words.
this
Tell me the
pretty
things.
well how they
School me,
sort,
Joy.
yeah? You can be looking for a relationship, you can be looking for what's called
Okay.
something casual, and then there's don't know yet,
Okay.
which is about 50% of people who really just want something casual but don't want to say it because it looks bad on a profile. If your mom sees that,
Understood.
like, how do you
Okay.
explain? And then the other 50% might genuinely not know. If you want something
Okay.
serious and you put on your profile, I'm looking for something serious, which actually wouldn't even recommend.
I'm not looking
You
for
don't want
I'm not looking for
if
something.
okay.
Okay. But okay.
If you met somebody, you
I
see
get
what
where
I'm
you're
saying.
going. I get
So
where you're
for guys,
going.
this is
See,
why
this
we're
is why we're
doing it.
doing this. You have to help me. Because I'm pure.
You're so pure. You're so pure. You have to give people really good and clear steers about what you want quicker because they will.
Understood. So
Okay.
what do I say?
I need to
What am I saying, Joy? With your understanding of what you think I want. What do
Can
I
I be
say?
Dr.
Help
Phil?
me. I'm poor.
So
Please
I
be Dr.
I wish
Phil. That was a
she had like a
Bridesmaids
little
reference, by the way. I'm not.
like a mustache. I understand, Monique, based on what you want for your relationship, that you're looking for someone who will engage you in conversation, but won't engage you in marriage. Am I getting that right? Monique, we're going to find out exactly what you're looking for. I want you to hold that thought because we're going to give it to the good people inside a fan base only. Nobody needs to hear this mess. We're going to workshop it. We're going to get through it. Yes, we are. And don't worry, like, we're going to spill the beans, but thank you. I want to thank you for coming. I want to thank the Unsettlers for listening, for holding Monique in this space that we do, where we know that we are learning and growing and laughing and loving. And you can follow Dating Unsettled everywhere that podcasts are found. We're on Fanbase, TikTok, Instagram, Elon Musk's Twitter, at Daling. Oh God, I can't even drop the handle. We're at Dating Unsettled. You can visit us at datingunsettled.com. Monique, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at _Monique Coleman and on TikTok
at _ Monique Coleman. Did somebody else claim Monique Coleman? Rude.
Yes, that happens.
Okay,
Believe it or
see you
not.
next
Yes,
week.
they did. Please give it back.